Welcome back to Theresthattarot. Welcome to your January messages. I hope that you guys had a wonderful holiday season. Let's see what's going on for January. Somebody finds you to be very attractive. They like everything they see, is what I'm hearing. Hey, T Rose. Hey, of Light and Dark. Hey, Keys. Somebody like you just the way you are. The way you, everything. Something about like the way you dress, the way you talk, something about the way you sound. You are no longer providing comfort to someone who lies to you or who's been lying to you. Okay. They're thinking about this. There's a very sensual, I don't know if it's the same energy, but there's like someone who's thinking about the fact that you're not fighting. Mind you, this is somebody who's been lying to you. I don't know. What are they lying about? Being single? Oof. They've been holding back a lot from you. There's been red flags here. There could have been like a sense of like comfort and fun to this dynamic, but there were flags too. There's someone who has a lot of secrets that comes off like it's, I don't know, a holier than thou type of energy or like better than. What is that about? There's a lot that this person doesn't say. I'm going to just say that. There's something about, I don't know if this is depression, if this person is, I'm hearing sleeping on the job. There's something about wine or beer or dark, I don't know, drinking. I'm assuming you're not talking to this person in January. How do you feel about them in January? I think this is something that you're getting over, actually. It's more of like an acceptance thing. Especially if this person, there was something wrong with this situation. Like big. That was either keeping you from giving to it or keeping them from giving to it in a way that made sense to continue. So I just see you kind of, I'm hearing phasing out. You could be traveling. Something about this may feel sad. I'm hearing back to the rat race. This could be someone else, actually. You could have a troll in January. What else about the travel? You could be traveling for work. Some of y'all may have a lot on your mind as this is happening that could be distracting you. So you could be traveling and like getting over something at the same time. A lot of you may be putting yourself back out there. in January. Kind of letting something, it's like you're letting something fall apart, but you're also putting yourself, I don't want to say putting yourself out there. I don't know if this is in terms of dating or just like allowing yourself to, I don't know. I don't see you going through like this isolation period. Something was just too difficult. And I see you having enough. It's giving self-respect. Thank you so much for the $4.99, Mimi Coolin. I see you having enough self-respect to just like remain optimistic about life, take the lesson, and you know. And this could really be surprising. I'm like alarming for someone. But I feel like the easiest way to be happy in life is to not resist the flow of things. It's like you can't really clock the flow, but if you resist it, then there is suffering. And I'm seeing that you're wanting to skip that part. You're having enough like respect for the flow of life and yourself to just not ignore your feelings. I feel like you're acknowledging that there's definitely there's some good memories here. And I'm not seeing you like not acknowledge that. I'm not seeing you even fully moved on from this emotionally, but I'm not seeing an Aries that's not in control. Like I mentioned momentum and I think the weekly, the momentum is there. It's like you're not resisting what's happening because at the end of the day, something was very unstable. This could have been like one of those on and off things that probably would have never changed, or something was inconsistent. There's a reason that it was inconsistent, maybe one that you know. Either way, do you want to involve yourself in things that you feel good about, that you can feel confident about, or do you want to involve yourself in things that give you anxiety and make you feel insecure? It's one of those things. Who is this troll? I love you, Leo. The troll. This is like someone slowing down as they start to approach you and just deciding to, I don't know, give up or watch instead. No more pretending with something. I don't know. It's like seeing something, someone, a situation for what it is, what it's not, what it couldn't be, and what it can be. What does besame mean in Spanish? Can somebody tell me? Besame, is it kiss me? Oh my God, it is kiss me. That's wow, kiss me could be significant. The Spanish language could be significant too. It's interesting how it came to me as soon as y'all said it. Okay. I'm hearing I love you. I feel like this is kind of a devastating revelation that's happening. I'm hearing not a moment sooner. I feel like somebody's not figuring something out a moment sooner than it's giving too late. You could be detaching from somebody who just simply hasn't changed. There are seeds that I feel like both of you planted in each other's life, to be honest. Because, I mean, we As much as we hear in a lot of readings that, you were brought into someone's life to help them, blah, 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 or whatever, they are there to teach us something too. So let's see what that is. Sometimes so this person had a lot of things on their mind. It could have been like a whole nother life that they had on their mind, or just big life decisions that this person had to make. So there was no real decision when it came to the two of you, is what it looks like. And there were no changes or improvements being made. I feel like a lot of time was just going by, and you may have been in a place where, I don't know, it's like you were not resonating with this energy. I don't see you resonating with this. It's two different places that you and this person are in. I don't know if this is like a feminine energy or a masculine energy that is not. Why am I hearing high functioning? It looks like you're healing from this. It's like, can you do better than whatever this was? It's like really coming down to that. Like, I don't know if this is. I'm hearing abusive. I don't. I don't think it. That's not what I'm getting, but I heard it. And sometimes things that we don't realize that things are abusive. A lot of you have been in connections that were abusive and you didn't realize it until hindsight. You may not realize until you were in the next connection and you started to become triggered by things. But I'm getting like, whether it's I don't know, some kind of third party situation, like, can you do better than that? It looks like you know that you can with this Empress card here. You remember what's hurt you before. What are these seeds that the two of you planted in each other's life? This situation could be a reminder for you. I'm not sure. What is it that you needed to be reminded of? January is all about to thine own self be true. For real. The Temperance, the High Priestess, and the Ace of Cups. Love you. Love yours. And don't accept what doesn't resonate with that. That's literally what this is. Your decision. It's like another person's choice not to move. What ends up happening, a lot of people get stuck in situations that are miserable because they stay with people who chose not to move, and then they don't move when it's time for them to move. And it's always moving. That wheel is always moving. And when we don't move with it, that's when we experience those setbacks. So it's like, again, you loving yourself enough to not allow yourself to be set back. This person is like, I'm telling you, somebody like all over your January, but I'm not really seeing any communication. You could be just going your separate ways. I don't know if you tell somebody this or they tell you. What is this about? It's given like we should see other people, or maybe there are already other people in the equation. I don't know. But I'm not seeing you afraid to make whatever decision needs to be made, because at the end of it, it's like you got to look at not your feelings, but sometimes you got to look at the facts. And something really comes up short. This is like, the truth is, something harsh. I don't know. It's like harsh if you see it that way, but I feel like it's more of like this is the reality. And going against the grain would only cause suffering. So taking something for what it is your best course of action, Aries. You don't need advice about this. You just need to sit with yourself. Look, it's so crazy the song that keep on moving. Just start playing. Keep on moving, don't stop. No, again, the momentum. Do we have to keep talking about this, Aries? Nine of Pentacles, Temperance, and the Hermit. Like, you don't need advice from nobody. You just need to sit with yourself. It'll all come to you. Hell, you probably already thought about this already. But the more you sit with yourself, it's like if you see things not working out, it's not your. That shouldn't alert you to go into, oh, well, I have to fix it mode. It should alert you to sit back and ask the question, like, why is this falling apart? Let's see. You know what I mean? And like just really be in that flow because you don't want to miss this movement that's happening. I really feel like that's something that you would regret if you were to miss what's happening for you is what it's giving. Aries, somebody is gonna be talking. Man, I don't know. Everybody's not gonna be happy about what you got going on, but who's always happy about what you got going on, Aries? So let's just see. Who's talking shit about the Aries? I feel like it's somebody who wanted to put you in an uncomfortable position. Don't stop. Something is being, I'm telling you, something's being phased out. Something was hidden too. This is like the tortoise and the hare, and you crossing the finish line, and the hare looking up like, how did this even happen? Because you may have been moving pretty slow, which is different for that cardinal fire. But you were, I'm telling you, the flow it's like when you're in the flow, it's not about how fast you're going. It's not about any of those things. It's about really being guided and being led. And, you may have just sworn we were about to go right and then we go left. And there was a reason for that. And the timing is impeccable when you're in the flow. And no one can clock that. I keep getting that in your readings. Especially if they didn't have good intentions in the first place. Because, come on, babe. Somebody didn't have the best intentions in the first place. And there could be, I don't know what the imbalance is. This could be health. This could be something habitual. And whatever it is, it kind of fuels the talking of the shit with whoever this is. And it kind of, I'm just getting embellishment. It just, something to do. I don't know what that is, but it's kind of like how the cookie crumbles because justice is here. It's like, this is what's left for someone to do. It's just talk about you. I don't know. Um, It's kind of grasping at straws, and it's because at the bottom line is I miss you. That's the bottom line of whatever that energy is. But this is a very reflective month for you, Aries. You're going to be looking at your successes and your failures. And don't be afraid. I don't think you are. I don't think you were afraid to fail in these situations. Like, it's really a badass type of energy that you're in right now. But the main thing, Aries, is so crazy. It keep coming up. If you're being guided to, if you're alone right now, or if you, like I said, if you notice things are not working out, uh, no matter who doesn't understand, if you just let go, I don't think that's the wrong idea. It's like you may feel like you're dropping the ball or that you need to do something, but you don't always. A part of being in the flow is you don't always have to do nothing. You don't always have to do something. And Aries is a always got to be doing something type of sign. And you may feel guilty for doing nothing, but in this case, in doing nothing, you're being done. Literally, some of y'all may want to start to look into Taoism like you're just gonna feel complete. Don't let that trick your brain into being anything other than you need to be complete. So somebody was never gonna forget you though, and it's very emotional. How are you feeling about them? This could be an earth sign. You love this person. You also, it's like you love this person and you're walking away. You love this person enough to allow what's happening to happen. It's like you love yourself enough to take things at face value because this person is still showing up as the King of Wands in the reverse. They're showing up as the King of Wands in the reverse because of things that they're not telling you. And yeah, it's like they don't want to talk about it. They talking shit about it. But at the end of the day, for the Aries, so it's like you got somebody kind of tripping, like, damn, I never thought I could feel like this. And you feel it too. But the facts are the facts. And as the Emperor, I understand that that you weren't able to. What's a good thing? I don't know. I understand that you ended up getting sick and then the tire went flat and then the thing at the kids' school and then this and then that and then. But at the end of the day, I have a company to run and I hired you to do, and you weren't able to be there. And we get it. But you know what I mean? So it's like you have a ship to run. And at the end of the day, you have to be in the flow. You got to be in control. You got to be able to move when it's time to move. And somebody's like, I ain't gonna lie no more. I feel like I'm dying. Like it's a really like an agony in the background of you like transitioning. You can't control what's happening, but you can be set back if you resist it. You can control what you do in a situation, how you move. So Aries, I think that's it. I mean, it's pretty general, but I feel like that's the energy. Somebody's wondering if you care, and it's yes, you do, and there's really no but there. It's like you care and I care, and this also is what's happening. So I don't know, Aries. Take how it resonates. I love you guys. Like, share, and subscribe if this resonated. I'll see you on the next.